here, and today is my first video. I guess I'll just be doing something random by my favorite Pokemon of each type, so hope you enjoy. Just, you know, I'm pretty bad at YouTube. This is really my first video, and you know, I'm only 10, so I don't have that great videos. Anyway, let's get started!
So, starting off with Dark type is Absol. Of course, it's kind of easy to tell when you look at the name of my YouTube account. I don't know why I love Absol, but I've just always thought Absol was adorable. And then when I got Pokemon Y and I caught an Absol, I started training it and, you know, just training it, leveling it up. It finally got to level 100 and it was an amazing part of my team. It was really great. I don't regret getting an Absol. Next with Fairy, we have Gardevoir. I don't know why I like Gardevoir, but like I caught a Waltz in Pokemon Y, and I trained it to the Gardevoir, and I thought it was a really cool Pokemon. I mean, it's really pretty, and it has some really great attacks. It's a great part of my team. It's pretty speedy when it comes to other Pokemon. I mean, but Gardevoir is just one of my top Pokemon ever. Normal type, yes, not a lot of people like normal types, but I have one that I really, really like. Ambipom. The reason I started liking Ambipom is because of its it has a high speed stat. Like, when I first fought a friend, I asked them why they had an Ambipom, and they said because it's one of the highest speeding Pokemon, and like, okay, I'm gonna get one. So I did, and I did not regret it. Ambipom was a great part of my team. It was really good, and it can learn great moves like Hyper Beam and Thunder. Yeah, so I do not regret getting an Ambipom. Next, we have Psychic. You might be wondering why this is my favorite Psychic type, but it's Wobbuffet. I can't explain why I like Wobbuffet. It's just whenever I watch the Pokemon anime and Jessie sends out Wobbuffet, it's just so hilarious and adorable. The only reason I really like Wobbuffet is really because of the anime. I mean, Wobbuffet is one of the cutest Pokemon. I'd have to admit, the cutest personality. Maybe not the cutest as in looking, but it has the most adorable personality. With Fire, we have Delphox. In Pokemon Y, I did choose Fennekin as my Pokemon starter, and I do not regret it. I mean, Delphox was actually really good. I named my Fennekin Foxy because, why not? I mean, seriously, why not? And it took me forever to level up. I was like at the 5th gym, and my Braixen was not a Delphox yet. I'm like, wow, how? I don't even know how. But when it finally evolved, I was so happy. I honestly think that Delphox is a really cool design Pokemon, you know. And I always thought that it looks really cool. I think its types really fit it. Next, with Poison, we have Arbok. Honestly, whenever I watch the anime, the old anime, not XY, but when Jessie sends out Arbok, I always thought that Arbok was so funny sometimes. Like, his little scream, like, ah! It's so cute. I mean, seriously, how can someone not like that? Water, we have Blastoise. So, you know, in Pokemon Y, for my starter for Kanto, I chose Squirtle. I didn't name it anything because I didn't feel like it, but when I evolved it, I thought it was really cool. I really liked having it on my team. I thought it was an awesome Pokemon. And I love how it can learn Scowl, which is one of the moves that I normally have it have. Jagger Ball, a Steel-type move. And I don't know why, but I like having Steel-type Pokemon on my team. Although in my team I don't actually have any Steel-type Pokemon, I just have Pokemon with Steel-type moves. Anyway, moving on to Electric is Raichu. I mean, honestly, who wouldn't love the cute little Raichu? Yeah, maybe Pikachu, in your opinion, might be a little more cute, but Raichu needs some love. In every single generation, every single game, they make a reason not to evolve your Pikachu. I mean, Raichu has a faster speed stat. I mean, a higher speed stat. More attack. And basically more everything. I mean, seriously, Pikachu's okay, but Raichu needs some love. And when I evolved a Pikachu in Alpha Sapphire with the Thunderstone, I did not regret it. I honestly really liked it. It was almost like, it was really fast, you know. I thought it was better than a Pikachu. I mean, Raichu is really, really cute, and it needs some love. And moving on with Steel is Mawile. I don't know why, but Mawile I always thought was adorable and pretty. I have no idea why. But then when I caught one in Pokemon Y, I trained it until level 50. And then I thought it was a really great Pokemon. Learning Sludge Bomb, Play Rough, Iron Head, and Shadow Ball. It was a great part of the team. Honestly, I do not regret getting that Mawile. Moving on to fighting is Lucario. I love Lucario. There is no doubt about it. Lucario is like the best, one of the best Pokemon ever in my opinion. When I got Lucario from the gym leader, the fighting type gym leader in Pokemon Y, I trained that Lucario so hard. I was like, okay, I'm keeping this Lucario on my team forever. And I loved it so much. like, seriously, it was one of the best Pokemon I had. It has a really high speed stat, and, you know, and a really high attack stat, and when I finally got to Mega Evolve it, I was like, oh my god, I'm always gonna Mega Evolve this, until Absol came along. With Ground, we have Swampert. In Alpha Sapphire, I kind of chose Mudkip as my starter, so then I trained it to Swampert, and I was like, oh my god, its only weakness is Grass! Who cares? It's 4 times super effective against it. It only has one weakness. And I mean, seriously, who wouldn't like that? I mean, I honestly like Swampert because Mudkip is one of the cutest Pokemon of all times. How can you... I don't believe that you think that Mudkip is not cute. If you don't, you are probably lying to yourself saying that it's not cute. Moving on with Rock, we have Aurorus. Yeah, Aurorus isn't a very popular Pokemon. It is the evolved form of Amora. Amora is not really popular, but honestly, I thought Amora was really cute, but then when Amora finally evolved in my Pokemon Y, I was like, oh my god, this Pokemon is beautiful, and I'm like, how could this adorable little thing evolve into this beautiful beast? Like, I don't know. Moving on to Dragon is Noivern. Yeah, a lot of people don't really like Noivern, because a lot of people say it doesn't really look like a dragon. You're right, it doesn't, but I think Noivern is honestly adorable. I don't see how it's not cute. I mean, like, just look at those big ears and the cute little fluff around its neck. How can someone not like that? Moving on with Ghost is Gengar. I have no idea why I really like Gengar, but I did catch a Haunter once in Pokemon Y. I got a Gengar from it. I traded it and then got it back. And, you know, it was actually pretty good. Being able to learn a Fairy-type move was honestly really surprising to me. I don't know why, but I really like Gengar. Moving on with Ice is Frostlass. To me, Frostlass has always been a beautiful Pokemon. Once I got a Snorunt and I gave it a Dusk Stone, I was so happy. I EV trained my Frostlass to full speed. Seriously, my Frostlass is fast. And it's a special attacker, so I trained its special attack up all the way too. And seriously, the thing is like a beautiful diamond crystally ice beast. Seriously, it like can wreck almost anything. Moving on with flying is Pidgeot. Yeah, Pidgeot. I know, it's not a very creative idea for a flying type, but Pidgeot's always been really pretty to me, you know, like, I think Pidgeot is really cool. It has a pretty high speed stat, and I think it's cool, and it has a really pretty design in my opinion, and, you know, Pidgeot's just really cool in my opinion. Moving on to Bug is Butterfree. I know, Butterfree, not the greatest Pokemon, but Butterfree has always been beautiful to me, and then once I caught a Caterpie and evolved it, I love that Butterfree so much. Like, it was like the only thing I loved. I was like, I'm keeping this forever, and I'm never gonna give this away. I mean, seriously, Bug is awesome in my opinion. I mean, not as great as Dark, but I love Butterfree. It's pretty, and I think it's really cool looking. And the final type that I haven't said yet is Grass, Sceptile. Yeah, I don't know why I like Sceptile, but my brother gave me a Trico, and I ended up evolving it, and I loved it. Seriously, Sceptile has a high base speed stat. I think his Mega Evolution turns into Dragon type. I think that's really cool. And I know not, like, the Grass type starters need a little more love, in my opinion. Trico needs more love, and so does its evolutions. But I think Sceptile is an amazing Pokemon. To be honest, I think even without its Mega Evolution, it should still be a Dragon type. Because that, honestly, there has never really been a non-Mega Evolution that is a Grass Dragon. I think they should really add that soon. But, yeah, so that's all of the types right now. Yeah. So, see you guys in the next video. I guess you could leave comments down below of what kind of stuff you want me to cover. Like, please no theories. I'm not that great of a YouTuber. But, like, some of my favorites and stuff that, you know, like, yeah, okay. Okay, see you guys in the next video. Bye.